Hey everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Mia. I am a professional pastry chef, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more TikToks of baking fails. So I've done this video before. If you haven't seen it, I'll put a card like right up here so you can easily click to that video and watch that. So basically what I did is I just scrolled through TikTok and I found some funny videos of people who tried to make something and it didn't quite work out for them, and I kind of just talked you guys through what I thought went wrong, and we kind of just, laughed amongst ourselves. I figured we'd do that again because it was a really fun video to film, and that's also why I'm like way to the side right now so I can put the TikToks on the screen. So if you're wondering like, why is she not at all centered? It's so I can put the TikToks on the screen right here. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just gonna pull up the app. And just like the last time I filmed this video, most of the TikToks are going to be muted because they use copyrighted music, and I don't want to get any copyright strikes from watching TikToks. So I unfortunately won't be able to play the music, but for the most part, you'll be able to see the TikTok, and I'll narrate if anything important is happening. Okay, so first one.
Look what Mom put in the oven for us.
Alright, so this is what the pie looks great.
That looks good.
The pie looks amazing. It's the knife. She put the knife in the oven. Oh god, that probably smells so bad. Just melted, burnt plastic. You know that smells disgusting.
I'm literally crying over my nails right now because they're so ugly. Oh my god, okay. This is what I wanted, okay?
Cute.
The pastels, and this is what I got.
Oh, I like them. Okay, so in the caption she wrote that she used aquafaba instead of egg whites. If you don't know what aquafaba is, it's like, this is gonna sound gross, but it's the liquid that comes in a can of chickpeas or garbanzo beans. So you can actually use that. There's enough protein in it to whip it up like an egg white. So it says in the caption that she used that instead of egg whites. And I don't think that was the issue here. I think maybe you just, it looks to me here, I have it paused on the actual thing. They're so cute. I actually really like them. It looks to me either one, you didn't whip it up enough, which I don't think is the case because the arms and legs and the ears are pretty pointy, so it definitely was at a stiff peak. Honestly, I think you just held the piping tip a little too close to whatever you were piping it on, like baking sheet or whatever. So it kind of Hershey kissed out, like that, kind of like that shape instead of staying upright. If you hold your piping tip too close and then pull it up, you're going to get that like triangle Hershey kiss shape. If you hold it at the height that you want the little pushings to be, then it'll be more like a oval shape. That was a really tough explanation. I hope I didn't say like too many times, but you get the point. Don't hold your piping tip too close to the table or whatever you're working on because it'll make it kind of smush out like that. But other than that, they look adorable. I really like them. I think you did a great job. Okay.
One with these macarons.
Alright, wait, I'm gonna pause on these. These ones are interesting. Mine have never done this to me. To me, this looks like you have way too much egg in your batter, so it's mostly just liquid, in my opinion. I don't know if that's true because mine have never done this, but to me, that's what it looks like too much egg. Let's keep watching.
Second batch looks a lot better, I think.
Yeah, I still think there was a little too much egg, or you overmixed the batter, because these ones, they do look like they had the feet, but they kind of like spread out too much, and they do look shiny, so that's good.
Okay. Use real eggs.
Oh, what were you using before? Probably like cartoned egg whites.
Oh my.
Oh, those ones look good.
Perfect cookie, crab cookie. Perfect cookie, crab cookie.
Yeah, those ones look good.
Same ingredients. I just didn't let this one sit in an hour.
Yeah, so she shows one that's cracked and shows a perfect one. Says that she didn't let it sit. If you don't let your macarons sit, they will crack and kind of collapse in on themselves in the oven.
Might be
So definitely let them sit. I'm just gonna kind of fast forward.
6 hours later. We have an update on the macarons. This is my 13th try. 13. And I'm really proud of myself.
Oh, they look amazing.
Because that took me all day.
Oh, I'm so glad she figured it out. They look so good. I love the rainbow. Yeah, they look really good. Alright, so she has cookies. Making a little heart, little spritz cookies. Oh, they're cute. Oh my god. Okay, so I think she knows the solution to this. Don't just dump your powdered sugar on it. The actual cookies look great. The powdered sugar was a jump scare.
Yo, I'm Zoe. Welcome to my baking show.
Okay, so I already made the cake part. I'm hoping it'll look somewhat like this. I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out.
Okay, before she even starts, she wants to make a roulade. This is a roulade. I mean, you can see it on the screen. Or Swiss roll, whatever you call it. And then she showed this like thick 8x8 cake. I'm just concerned where this is gonna go because I have a feeling that she's going to roll it out with a rolling pin to make it flat, and that's just not the proper way to make a roulade, and I'm really nervous for this. To make a roulade, you would bake the cake thin. You wouldn't roll it out, so you would take like a sheet tray or like a cookie pan or something and bake it on there so the cake is already thin, and then pop it out, and then once it's not burning hot so you don't burn yourself, but when it's still warm, you roll it up with a towel. What is my phone vibrating about? Roll it up with a towel, let it cool, unroll it, fill it, and then roll it back up, and then you could slice it and it would look beautiful like this. I don't know if the recipe said to roll it out. I kind of want to find this recipe now because I am concerned. You're just going to smush all the crumbs and it's going to be so dense and just not good.
Like this, I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out. I'm not following directions. I'm not.
Okay, well she already said I'm not following directions, so I have a feeling that's not what they told her to do.
So doing the top
in the
layer
recipe.
of chocolate thing. They're washed. We're just gonna.
Oh, and it looks so moist. I know that that's just gonna smush so badly because it looks like the crumb structure looks so delicate already.
No. Okay, I took off like the hard parts and I'm just like squishing it, you know? It's a good texture, you know, because it's also vegan and gluten-free. So the texture's pretty good, considering. I'm kind of surprised it's actually working. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, just gonna leave that there. Who only has green food coloring? What? I microwaved frozen strawberries. Then I took the juice stuff. I'm just gonna pour that in here. That actually did not work at all, so my dad got me food.
Okay, she poured so much juice into buttercream. She didn't show it, but I just know that that was very liquidy and probably separated. If that was like Italian buttercream or even American, because there's so much butter in it and you pour that much strawberry juice in it, I can't even imagine how separated that got. It probably looks like just chunks of butter.
Coloring and frosting. Yeah. Full send. I'm trying. I don't know if it worked.
Okay, it kind of looks like it might have. Oh, never
And
mind.
that is why you follow instructions.
Okay, yeah. So the actual cross section looks nothing like a roulade. I really want her to try this again though, because she did pretty much everything right except for rolling out the cake. Obviously the buttercream is a whole other story because she tried, you know, putting strawberry juice in it. Next time maybe just add fresh strawberries and roll it up. It would be really delicious with just slices of fresh strawberries in there. But everything else she honestly did right, which is surprising considering she said she didn't even follow instructions. So just I guess her intuition just really took over there. But don't roll your cake out. Try baking it thinner and then do everything exactly the same and you would have had a absolutely beautiful roulade or Swiss roll. So I really hope she tried this again because I think it could come out really good if she did it, you know, the proper way. Okay, I tried making Mickey macarons. Here's how they turned out. Oh no! Okay, I just don't think she let them rest because they're all cracked. I just don't think she let them rest long enough. Other than that, I mean, they don't really have a foot either. So there could have been more issues, but yeah.
You know, I may not be a very good baker, but like, Grandpa was a Freemason, so frankly, if I just make a shit ton more of these, I can just build a house.
This is concerning because the caption says that it's supposed to be bread. What kind of bread? I don't even... I feel bad because I don't have any words at all. I have no solution. I don't know what happened. I don't know what kind of bread this is supposed to be. I don't know why it's so thin. I don't know why it's so smooth on top. It looks like a bar of soap. I'm just very confused. Oh. Oh, I have to mute this. Hold on. Oh, this looks too accurate. Okay, like I know it's just cinnamon buns and red food coloring, but the way she pulled it up, it looks like intestines. It's really disgusting, no offense. I'm sure it tastes great. Well, she said that they were raw, but I'm sure if she had baked them all the way, they would taste fine. But just the look of it is so disturbing. All right, macarons. Oh no! All right, this one's easy. Oh yeah, there's music in the background. It's like the flute, the really terrible flute version of the Titanic song. This one's easy. You just overmixed the macaronage. Just, you know, mix it a little bit less. The consistency of a macaronage should be, it dissipates in 10 seconds. So if you were to, you know, take like a nice big spoonful of it on a rubber spatula or a spoon or whatever, and kind of like swirled it around in the bowl, kind of like let it drizzle off, it should take 10 seconds for it to completely flatten and back out into the bowl. So this looks like it's doing that in, you know, it doesn't even have a second worth of time to like hold its shape. So you just overmix the batter. Definitely try mixing it way, way, way less next time. And then this is going to be the last one.
Yeah, the crumb coat was successful, but when I tell you everything started to go wrong, I mean everything started to go wrong. The mistake I made is that I should not have done an outside chocolate crumb coat. I should have kept it the same color as the pink buttercream or even done a white crumb coat. So as you can see, the chocolate was showing through the cake and I had to do another coat to cover all of that up. Honestly, by now my lower back was killing me and so were my arms, so I decided to leave it as that. It wasn't the smoothest and there was still some chocolate bits showing, but I was still hopeful I could make it work.
Okay, so this person, she actually runs a baking TikTok account. I did look at her TikTok account and she really does make beautiful stuff. So I do feel kind of bad, but this one is just a lot of easy solutions. Well, first of all, she crumb coated this cake in a chocolate crumb coat and then used pink buttercream. You can do something like this, but I always recommend doing a crumb coat in the same color just in case it does show through your final layer. And then when she is doing the outside, when I frost a cake, and this is how I learned it in school, is to always do top, sides, and then go back to the top. We always learn top, side, top. So when you start with the top and you let the buttercream hang over, and then you do the sides, then the buttercream will start to go up and it'll go past the height of the cake. So the buttercream will be taller than the cake. And then you can easily cut in those corners and make them those really nice sharp corners. If you start with the sides, it's kind of harder to do that, to get it like nice and tall. I think if she had done that, you know, start with the top instead of the sides, and then you can also see she didn't bring the buttercream all the way up. It's so important to make sure the buttercream is taller than the cake, and that's how you get those beautiful sharp corners, is to get the buttercream nice and tall and then slice it in or cut it in, and that's called the crown. So your cake should look like it's wearing a crown with that, you know, layer of buttercream all around the edges. She's also using a mini offset spatula for this larger cake. I always recommend using a spatula that's taller than your actual cake. That way you don't have any ridges or anything and the buttercream's smooth the whole way. And then I just don't think she's using enough buttercream. She's saying that the chocolate's showing through. I just don't think she used enough buttercream. And then the chocolate wouldn't have shown through so much. And the actual buttercream is very pretty and smooth. So I think if she just made sure there was enough buttercream and did the crown properly, it would have been a really beautiful cake. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys learned something. Let me know if I watched your TikTok, because I did get a couple comments last time I did this that I actually watched some of my viewers' TikToks without knowing, and I thought it was super funny. So let me know if I watched one of your TikToks and if you were able to recreate your mistake and have it come out a little bit better. I would love to know. So yeah, thank you guys so much again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I post videos every Friday, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.